In the modern world, why do we need to print our photos? We all have screens in our pockets. You can view almost any photo ever taken at the click of a button. These screens are as good as they've ever been. They're high resolution, they're colour accurate. 100 years ago they'd have been seen as alien technology. Any photo you view on them looks incredible, but they're not just limited to that. We have the modern version of the Library of Alexandria at our fingertips. Any fact that you want to know, any story that you want to experience, every book ever written contained all in one place. It's all there, just waiting to be found. When you have this miracle in your pocket, it makes the idea of a printed photo seem really wasteful. All that paper, all that ink, all that energy used to print it, and it's only one thing. It's so simple, it's so primitive, it's so analog, so why does it matter? Humans take roughly 2 trillion photos a year, and what happens to them? These moments and memories are quickly forgotten and left to rot away. But when you print them, they're always there. You don't have to turn them on or scroll to find them. There's scrapbooks in my house filled with photos that are over 100 years old, and they're still as readily viewable today as they were back then. Faces, moments, laughs, stories, bonds that spanned entire lifetimes, with the only record of them left on this earth being inside these books, only existing today because someone took that original negative and developed it and got it printed. And I've seen photos of people who are no longer with us, standing in the same places that I've stood, and we've all photographed the same things. These printed photos have stood the test of time. People may be gone, their memories are still here. If your work only exists online or in the cloud, you don't really own it. That company could one day go out of business, and your lifetime of work and documented memories goes with it. But when you print it, it's yours. AI companies have caused the price of storage to skyrocket, making SD cards, hard drives, and RAM harder for everyday people to buy, all in the name of shareholder value. Because of this, has it become more important than ever to print your work? Will it one day become the easiest and most cost-effective way of storing your catalogue and documenting your life? Modern technology is a miracle. It's perfectly optimized and engineered to hold our attention and entertain us. 10 minutes worth of scrolling on TikTok would be enough to kill a Victorian child. So why are the generations who grew up on these miracles turning their backs on them? Why are we romanticizing touching grass, reading, owning vinyls, being chronically offline? Why does the apparent simplicity and mundane nature of these activities appeal to us? Or is their simplicity the very thing that makes them timeless? I also think that screens and virtual objects just don't feel as nice to our Neanderthal brains. We like real things, we like tactile. You can hold a real object, you know what it weighs, you know how it feels. And in our world full of touchscreens and haptic buttons, we want real buttons, we want our actions to have real feedback. And that's what all of these physical objects give us. They're infinitely more than just a few tiny lights just beaming into our retinas. Printing photos is starting to become popular again, but still, most photographers these days have never held one of their own photos. And until recently, neither had I. I think the reason most people don't print their work is they just don't know how easy it is. You don't even need to own a printer, you can just send your photos off to a lab. And once you order them, you have that weight of not knowing what the photos will look like, how the colours will look, how the focal length and composition will feel. That's the closest feeling that a digital photographer can have to waiting to get your developed film back. I got these prints done for under £3 each, and look at them, they're huge and the quality is great. You can call me sad, but life is just more fun when there's something coming in the mail. If you'd rather, you can get your own printer. Personally, I own this little thing, the Canon Selfie, and look at just how small this thing is. It can be fully portable as there's a separate battery that you can get for it. It prints 4x6 photos and it's super easy to use. It's like you don't even need to calibrate it or any of that nonsense. Canon sell everything that you need to start printing in these little packs. In these packs they have paper and they have ink. It's really useful as they give you the exact right amount of ink for the amount of paper they give you. So when you run out of paper and you change your paper, you also change your ink. It's really easy because it's always the same paper and the same ink. The prints will always come out looking great and they're extremely consistent. This printer feels like it was designed to take all of the friction out of printing. And if you've never owned a printer before, I'd argue that just getting out of your way is one of the most important things that your printer can do. Instead of £3 per print, these photos cost roughly 30p each. It takes away that roadblock of not knowing which photo to print because you can simply just print everything. And once you've got your prints, you can just do whatever you want to them. You can frame them, you can give them away, you can put them in your wallet, you can keep them in your car. If you really feel the need, you can burn them, you can shred them, you can throw them away, you can even feed it to your pet. The point is, it's a thing. It's a physical object, so you can literally do whatever you want with it. If you do one thing after watching this video, don't subscribe. Instead, take a collection of your favourite photos and send them off to a lab to get printed. It'll make your photos feel different. You'll view the colours, the composition, the focal length, the depth of field in a new way. You'll learn more about your photography from seeing it printed than you will if it just sits on your phone or your hard drive or your Instagram.